Welcome back to the Armchair Pundits show. It's transfer deadline day, and the window has closed, and we have some people that are happy, some people aren't happy, and some people are probably a bit mixed. I'll be one of those that are mixed. So, yeah, I could be mixed.
You know, cuff in your head, bruv.
Why can I not be mixed?
You can because you didn't get gay. You're taking a Michael, mate.
Bruv, I can be mixed, bro.
All they want to do is buy the league, fam.
Yeah.
Bruv, we put a lot of money, you know. We put a lot of money. Businessmen, shrewd out here.
So because you didn't get here, you're on the fence now. You're like,
bro, you needed something to go wrong. You lot needed something to not go right. I'm sorry that you lot have bossed this window. It's about time something just didn't go right. Everyone's had problems. You lot have just been buying everyone.
See, why are we selling lies? We didn't buy everyone. We covered areas that needed to be covered.
Exactly. So if you had a setback, it is what it is. You got to suffer with the rest of us.
As I was saying, I have every right to be perturbed that we did not get the centre-back that we wanted. At the beginning of the window, I wanted a centre-back. Yes, we got to 18-year-old Leone to come in, but to have a centre-back...
Still got 4 centre-backs, bro.
He didn't come in.
Still got 4 centre-backs.
Yeah.
We still got 4... Right, so, Leon, we had a conversation the other day, didn't we, yeah? How many years has Gomez been at Liverpool? Because you did the research. How many years has Gomez been at Liverpool?
7 years, something like that. No, maybe
not 7.
Might be 10 years.
And in how many of those years has he played double figures?
Are you trying to sell him off?
No. We weren't trying to sell him. How many of those years has he played double figures? You gave me the numbers.
Sound like 5.
Exactly.
You're joking.
He's been there 10 years.
That's horrible.
5 of those years, he's played double figures. And you want me to rely on him? Last year, he didn't play football. Played 17 games last year. He didn't play football from January onwards. The year before that, he hardly played any. He played 53 games, which is his most ever. So forgive me if I'm not relying on Joe Gomez. He's an excellent centre back. If we had Joe Gomez fit and firing, and he wasn't going to get injured, I would have no issue. Because I think a fully fit Gomez is probably better than Konate. Fully fit, consistently playing games. In and out, you can argue, oh yeah. But if he's playing week in, week out, he's probably better than Konate. I have no problem. But we haven't seen that Gomez.
Fair.
So
no, that's fair.
For me, for me, it's like Glasner I knew from Thursday, when Glasner was like, he's not leaving.
Talking the hardest, bruv. That South London chat.
Yeah, bruv. We said it 2 press conferences. Then on Sunday, after they played their game, he's not leaving. So then today, there was talk, okay, if they get another centre-back in, he might go. So I was starting to think, okay, maybe it might happen. And then you hear Igor has accepted to go to Crystal Palace, and I'm like, I'm thinking, all right, it's about to be happening. And then, Parrish is saying he wants commitment from Igor that he's actually going to... What do you mean he wants commitment? My man's already agreed. And then there's talk of him potentially wanting to go to West Ham. Why would you choose West Ham over Crystal Palace to play Europe?
That doesn't make sense.
Glasner was like, bro, I guarantee you, Glasner was like, in the interview, yeah, you might play a few games. Not as good as Gerhi, though. You can come if you want to. But I don't know if I'm going to play you. There's a club in East London that likes you. Go and try over there. Because, bruv,
non-committal.
My man had his... Bruv, Gerhi was in London. He lives in London, obviously.
Yeah, obviously,
He had the medical, passed the medical, signed the forms, bro. It's like he didn't. He signed the forms.
London's got a hoodoo for that, bro. You just because you do a medical, don't mean that you signed to the club. Spurs know about that, so it's one of them, innit? It's one of them, bro.
I
medical don't mean
nothing. It's a different move there, bro. Eze was like begging Arteta, come save me from going to Spurs, fam.
Exactly.
Don't blame him anyway.
But it's not. It's for me, we messed up. We needed a centre back, and come Friday, it should have been a case of if we're not getting Gerhi on Friday, who is our number 2? Because they always say we have a main guy and we have a couple of fullbacks, but we don't have a long list. So there should have been a number 2 that we hollowed that on from Friday to come in. Because Leone's 18. Yes, he's been called up to the Italy international team. That's great. But he's 18. He's only played like under 20 games in his career so far. Premier League's a big different league. As I already spoken to you about Gomez. And then what happened to Konate towards the end of the game? It didn't even finish the game.
Endo's a deputy as well. What's Endo saying at centre back?
Bro, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be honest. Let's be real. Like he's obviously better than Euro, but I wouldn't want to use him consistently.
Better than who?
Oh yeah, that perks you up, didn't it?
Kadima.
I think he
Tranquilo, dog.
I think he said he's better than lend me a Euro.
No, he didn't say that, bro. He didn't say that.
That's what he said.
But, don't put Euro's name in your mouth.
It's been a good window, but that the end to it is just frustrating. That's all.
If I'm honest, you guys have done quite a few like shrewd signings, and I feel like you've tried to do a lot of chess moves. And I would arguably say that the masterclass was just for all eyes to see. There was no hidden agendas. You man were just moving bossy. However, you caught a cold with Gahey. I feel like that move should have been way earlier. I feel like they could have, and I feel like should have done it before the league started, knowing that, you know, potentially they wanted. I don't know why they. Yeah, why?
Because Mike Glasner was saying he has to play in. Bro, it was week by week. Okay, first he said he has to play in the first leg.
Jay, just to stop you there. Say again?
We should have moved on. For me, we should have moved on. From
another centre back?
Yes. Yeah.
I think you guys should have made the move before Eze left. Because remember, Eze only left like a week ago. If you made that move
after the Community Shield, we put a bid in after the Community Shield game. After they beat us in the Community Shield, we put a bid in. So we made it before Eze left. But they were dragging their feet. That's what I'm saying. We should have just said, okay, you know what? Cut it. Cut it. Yeah. I rate him as a centre back, but he's not a worldie. That
I mean, brother, he could be. He's one of them, innit? I think if he goes into Liverpool, go on, B.
No, I was going to say, like, for a Prem-proven player, 35 million, that's pretty decent, man. Especially if there's risk of you losing Konate next season, then you've got time for the new guy that you got to blood him in for next season as well. So I think that it would have been a good signing. I think that makes your window like a 10 out of 10, really.
It would have. It would have. But I ask you, if we had got another centre back that was not as Prem proven, but was still a renowned European centre back, you guys wouldn't be saying, "Well, you should have got Gay." Realistically, there's other centre backs in the world.
No, we wouldn't.
I just think we should have pivoted. We shouldn't have come to this where we now potentially, if we have a couple of injuries from guys who get injured quite often, we could be down to an 18-year-old playing with Van Dijk.
Yeah. I hear it.
But the reason for going for Gahey in particular was probably to do with the fact that he's homegrown and he's also academy homegrown, so he would have fit the quota of being in the right association for your European squads and all of that.
Agreed. But you guys, your teams, for you, Bevan, are you happy with your window?
Yeah, I'm happy with my window. I think we've signed players that we did need. We needed a striker. We got a striker. We needed.
No. You got a player that plays up front. He ain't a striker.
Hi.
What are you talking about, bro?
Like, he just plays up top.
You wanted him.
Did we?
Yes, you did.
We just wanted to make sure that you guys would go for him. That's what it was. It's smoke and mirrors, bro.
Smoke and mirrors. So you got Benjamin Sesko instead. All right then.
Yeah.
Yeah, swiftly moving on. We'll get to. You can talk about him later.
Sesko Express, not Sesko. Never superstore.
It's like the outlet. Signing Zubimendi, so you replaced what we'd lost in Partey and stuff like that, and we got centre back cover as well, which at the moment is looking like we needed it. If I was being greedy, maybe one more attacking player, some more creativity in up front, because it seems like that's what we seem to be lacking at the minute, and that's why I think that Gyökeres looks so bad. I think if they feed him I think he's shown in the first game, in his game against Leeds, that he can score goals. So if you feed him, I think he'll score. But I said it before a couple of weeks ago. I'm happy with the window. I think we've signed in the right places and we signed what we needed. That this is the window that we've been calling out for the last 2 years, and finally they've done it with Arteta and Berta. I think this is more Berta, to be honest with you. See, I can't really complain about the window. You can look back on it. You can always look back on it after, when like you start to play football and stuff like that. But then that comes back down to the manager. But in terms of like the players that we signed, I'm not necessarily upset with them at all.
Who's your favourite signing?
You got a title winning side now, yeah?
We got a title. We got a team that can compete for the title. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. No, what are you talking about? Like, I said at the beginning that we was going to win the league. Yes, but we've got a team that can compete for that, and I think that I do think that we can win the league with that team. It comes down to tactics and stuff like that. That is a team that can win the league. They're way better than your team.
He's talking to you, James. Even though
no, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, bro. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the United fan. Yeah,
they only beat one of our teams in here, so he's not talking to me.
Fair. They ain't paid Tottenham yet.
Who's your favourite signing?
My favourite signing.
Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how like Zubimendi more than the rest of them. To be honest with you.
Okay.
How he affects the game, and if he can. When he starts to adapt to the league and as he gets more used to it, how he starts to affect games more. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing the most.
I'll go back to my one. My one was is what do you call it? Is Isak.
Oh, that's your favourite.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Climax.
Okay. So, Leon, your window.
Underwhelming, if I'm being honest with you. Underwhelming. I think for Tottenham, compared to Tottenham's normal transfer dealings, it's an improvement. But when you compare to how the teams in and around us have conducted their business, being obviously the top six, but even some of the teams around them, they done their business early enough and have had filled positions which they knew they were missing. We still haven't done that. We've lost a legend at left wing, and we haven't signed a left winger. We've brought in Xavi Simons, which I think is a good signing, and he's probably the one that you think is the most exciting out of the signings we've made. But right now, he's probably going to end up having to play number 10 because we don't have enough creativity in midfield. So yeah, the left wing position is a massive hole. We don't have cover at left back. We've been playing Ben Davies there every now and then when he's had to cover, but he's not good going forward. And yeah, I just feel like we're still missing something. I think bringing in Kolo Muani literally last minute today, I think that's a good signing. I actually think he's an improvement on the strikers we have. Some people are a bit, I'm not quite sure about him because he looks kind of rangy. But I actually think from what I've seen of him in Europe and in international games, I actually think that he's a good striker, and I think he'll cause the similar problems as Mateta. He's probably got a bit more pace and probably better on the ball than Mateta. But it's that same type of rangy style of play that I think he can cause a lot more problems than what Solanke and Richarlison does at the moment. So from that perspective,
does he only play up front?
He can play on the wing. He came up as a winger, but he is more of a forward now. I think he's kind of like how Henry was. He was a winger and then went up top, and that's basically what he's been in his, I would say, his better years. So yeah, I still think we're missing cover at centre back as well because of injuries. Dragusin's still injured, so we've only got Danso as cover, and we didn't think Vuskovic was ready to play in a Prem, so he's gone on loan because he didn't really want to. Right? He needs to develop. He's still quite young. He's 17, 18. So yeah, I would say it's a 6.5 at best. If I'm being honest, I still don't think we've we've got enough quality to compete for Champions League spots, if I'm being honest, considering that we're in the Champions League as well. I just, like you saw against Bournemouth, we literally didn't have anyone to bring on to change the game. And, you know, just looking at how we performed in that game, it just shows the lack of squad depth that we have. Our midfield cover is Archie Gray and Bergvall. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a little underwhelming. But for Tottenham, it's better than it has been. But that's not really saying much considering how everyone else is conducting their business.
On the Koulibaly tip, I feel like, you know, the people that maybe haven't watched him, what you need to consider is it's not simple to get into the French team because they have ballers in almost every single position. So if you don't know about the guy, but you know about the French setup, you got to consider that, you know, there's a high possibility that this kid is quality. He just needs opportunity. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, the French team are 6-man deep, in every position on the pitch.
I lie.
They
They're
literally
even like Chelsea,
have
brother.
so much talent.
Just got his call up on Sunday. His first call up at TK Sunday. And that's injury. He wasn't called up initially. That squad is
yeah, man. Your favourite person was Koulibaly, you said, yeah?
I'd say the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most is Xavi Simons, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that he can settle in pretty quickly because we kind of need him to. We actually don't have we don't have no settling in time. He's got to go straight in. So yeah, he's the one I'm excited to see. But I actually think it's a good signing, and it's a shame that we haven't put an option to buy in there because it could quite easily be that he's a success and someone else snaps him up. So we'll see.
I think he tried because initially there was one, then all of a sudden there wasn't one. Something went on. Yours?
I don't know, man. It's a little bit. I'm undecided at the minute because I feel like even though we've won, drawn, and lost like the first 3 games of the season, I feel like we're still lacking that firepower that everyone was begging for last year. So, although we do look a little bit more exciting in the attacking areas, I feel like we're still lacking that real goal threat, the real kind of venom in front of goal, someone that's real clinical. Obviously, we've got Šeško. He's still kind of very, very cold. Doesn't look like the finished article just yet to me. Looks quite raw. And I feel like he's still trying to get up to pace. I feel like that's slightly because he's come so late in the window, so he hasn't had an opportunity to gel with the side and also just to kind of get his rhythm. The likes of Mbeumo and Cunha, the quality is there. You can see it. Maybe the first game pre-season. When I'm saying first game for Cunha pre-season, maybe it looked a little bit rough and ready, but you could see them to have definitely got something to give. But yeah, it's a difficult one. I wouldn't say that I'm like, oh yeah, like great. No, I'm happy that we've made some signings. I'm also happy that we got rid of some dead wood so that we don't have maybe distractions or, you know, people that are not necessarily there that want to play for the club. We've got rid and we've kind of, you know, thinned things out a little bit in the back room. But in terms of like the quality on the pitch, I would say I would probably say that I'm middle of the road. I'd say, like Leon said, probably like 6, 7. Not overly overjoyed, but I'm hoping that something can just click and, you know, Šeško gets 1 or 2 and then he can't be stopped. He's just, anytime he gets in front of goal, he gets a goal. So that's what I'm hoping for in the moment.
Don't you think you need to sign a midfielder though? Like
I do. Midfielder. This is why I said I'm more of like a 6 and a 7. I feel like that for me would have probably been as key as a striker, just to kind of sort the spine out of the team because we were lacking legs and athleticism last season for the majority of it. And I don't feel like we've resolved that entirely just yet. When there was word of believer, I was overjoyed, bro. I was a believer at the end of the day. But that didn't turn out. So will something happen? I know when Liam was talking earlier on, I was going to ask you, I know this window's closed, but can't you consider that, you know, maybe in January Spurs will do some business? but is that unlikely?
Do you know who you're talking about, bro?
This is why I didn't ask the question, because I thought you might have kind of a response like that.
They always do January business, though.
No, we don't always do good business, James.
January. They say good.
Well, we brought in Danso and Tel on loan. Were those successful signings? No.
It's business, though.
Bro, James, don't do that.
Business.
Don't do that. Don't do that, bruv.
Tel could come good.
We're gonna be waiting a while, bro. We're gonna be waiting a while for him to come good.
Is he that bad?
He's just not. He's still raw. He's not ready yet. He's very rough around the edges. His first touch needs improvement. Just say that.
Yeah. Sorry to deflect, Lee. Go on.
No, I was gonna say again, with United, you think he missed the trick by not selling Bruno for the 100 mil that you could have got for him?
I'm going to be honest. I feel like Captain Clutch is probably he should have walked for 100 mil, and we should have maybe have got a couple of Donnies in that could do what we need in that area. However, I'm kind of hoping that in January we can do some sort of loan deal or something with somebody to get someone in, because I don't know if Casemiro has got what it takes to get through the season. I mean, Amorim showed a lot of faith in playing him minutes, the amount of minutes that he's been playing him up to now, and almost just disregarded Ugarte. It's a little bit scary. Go,
Lamont. What's another option for you to resolve your midfield problem?
Change the formation, G.
You can't change it. Leon, finally.
I was going to wait. Leon's been asked that question for weeks, and this is the first time you've actually admitted this is what needs to happen.
First time, bro.
You get me? I'm proud of you.
There's literally no more options.
The thing about it is, if he's not gonna change the formation, to help out Casemiro because he wants to keep him in the side, then I feel like we will struggle massively. So I'm hoping in the next few weeks that we will see a definitive change in Amorim's approach in terms of personnel. I don't believe he's going to change the formation. I really don't.
Bro, he's got magnets on the board, right? If he's got magnets on the board, why, if you know what formation you're playing, why do you even have the magnets? Because you're not going to change it. So realistically, he's made himself look. I know it's a lot of memes and banter and all that, but honestly, why do you have it if you're not going to make the changes to the formation on a consistent basis?
It's where the opposition is going to be. That's why it wasn't for his players.
Yeah.
The opposition players in their position.
He was actually playing drafts, isn't it? He wasn't actually moving those magnets around. He's playing drafts against himself.
I think you guys should have signed Magassa. West Ham signed him. Good young defense midfielder. Has the energy, has the legs, football-wise. Won the, I think got silver medal for France under 21 team. And he's at an age that I think it's only like 17 million. Something like that.
Oh, that's cheap. That's peanuts.
As soon as West Ham agreed that fee, you guys should have come in. Yeah, cool, 17 million, we'll take that. And
many people don't even know who he is.
If it didn't work out, they should have hoped, boy. I'd like to think so.
Yeah. Man United,
if it didn't work out,
very rarely sign out on someone from that's Alex Ferguson used to do. Bring a player from nowhere like Solskjaer. You're like, how did he find this guy?
Park. Where did he find Park from?
Exactly. No, Park was known because he was at PSV, bro.
True.
He was known. But nah, man, like Man United are signing players that everyone knows, and that's why they've always had to spend so much money. So
Oh, do you know what? So I made a mistake. I want to change my player. I'm changing my player to Eze.
Yeah,
I'm changing my player to Eze. No. It's late. I'm tired, and I lost my mind for a second. I couldn't even remember who we signed, but it's definitely Eze.
You better hope that Arteta him, bruv.
I'm hoping so. Okay. I'm hoping that you don't stifle him, because that could happen. Then again, though, I see Noni actually doing some stuff on the right hand side. He's actually trying to.
Yeah, because Saka is allowed to, so he needs to be able to.
No in product.
That was one game, man. He didn't get the rub of the green. You know what I mean?
Funny. Did Saka win the battle? Did Kirk win the battle? It was fun. It was funny in the end. But right, we'll quickly talk about two other teams that are not our own, and it'll be brief.
Basically, I'll just forget my favourite player then.
Oh, yeah, favourite. Well, we know who it
Wow,
is.
that was salty, boy.
We don't, if it's not
Do you
Bruno,
know what I
then
mean?
bruv, we're not breathing.
If it's not, well, obviously Bruno's already
He's not new,
in
but
our
he's
team.
still gonna be a favourite.
No. If I'm honest, I'm looking forward to seeing Mbomo really get. Yeah, no, serious. I'm looking forward to seeing Mbomo just really light up things. To be honest, so yeah, well done, good shot, James.
I was gonna edit it myself, innit? Afterwards, I edit.
Oh, would you actually do a voiceover?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Chelsea done a lot. Done some funky.
Bro,
How
if
Chelsea?
it wasn't for the fact that they haven't signed a goalkeeper, a new number one, they would have probably the best transfer window, you could argue, because they literally filled up every single problem area. Literally, everyone's been accounted for, all positions. But it's a strange one. They must really like Robert Sanchez. He has good days and bad days, but knowing Chelsea, you would have just thought. I'm surprised they didn't even go for Donnarumma, but maybe he's too old. Maybe he's too old for them.
No, he's not. He's 26.
That's what I mean.
26.
He's too old for them.
Wow.
Bro, they signed 21-year-olds, 18, 17, 15-year-olds. That's just it's against their model. Thiago Silva was an outlier. They ain't done it again.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how they got 70 million for Nicholas Jackson. That is insane.
Bro, guaranteed as well, you know.
Hey, do you know me to give you a joke? I was listening to it on the radio, yeah? And I asked my boy, I said, did he say 17 or 70? I think he said 70. I said, for Nicholas Jackson. Wow. Is that what the market's saying? Meanwhile, Kane's over there doing numbers. And they still trying to pay 70 million for someone that's...
The problem is Kane is being burnt out. And that's the reason why they brought him in.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's a good signing for Bayern because Nicholas Jackson is in a team where he's literally...
Just got to put the ball in the back of the net.
For in the Bundesliga. So he's going to score goals. He's going to be a problem over there. And they're preparing for the fact that, as I said, Kane is gonna he has breakdowns every now and then during the season. So
yeah.
They need
so far, my guy.
Shrewd or weird signing because they've loaned Facundo Buonanotte. Bear in mind, he got loaned to Leicester last season. Hardly got any games. Chelsea wanted to sign him. They said no. We want him back next summer. How is he going to go to Chelsea? If he does well at Chelsea, why is he going to want to go back to Brighton? Number one.
Sell on. Sell.
The reason this is what you do, right? Because you don't know how. This is this kind of same thing with that I'm worried about with Colin Moani. They know that Buonanotte is a talent, right? They don't want to put a fee on it yet because they want to see how good he does. So if you don't put obligation or an option to buy, it means you can charge whatever fee based on what he ends up doing. If they think that he's that good that they want to keep him, then they get to keep him anyway. But if he does really well and lights up the team,
100 million.
Then exactly.
I don't see how he gets minutes. I think he's a decent player, but I don't see how he gets minutes. And
I don't see, but then Palmer's injured, so.
But then they got Esteval. They got Neto. They got Pedro. Like all these guys, bro.
Yeah, that's injured.
Yeah, I know, but
and what's the name coming back from loan?
Sunderland. They bought Mark G.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
That was some nasty work we were trying to do, boy. Cancelling men, telling men come back to England, forget Germany.
Bro, the plane don't go backwards, bro.
And then don't go backwards. They said, okay, if you want to keep him, you have to give us another 2 million on the loan fee. So they got another 2 million on loan fee out of it.
What, for Nicholas?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Another 2 million loan fee.
They are doing some cold business, bro. Jesus.
Another piece of nasty work from them. How they sold Chilwell to Strasbourg.
Bro, I didn't even know that happened.
Get anywhere, bro. And right in the window, 2-year deal to Strasbourg.
I don't know if
but that's not unusual.
But it's a team, innit?
Man City bought Savio from Girona.
Yeah, but wasn't he a mainstay in their team though?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't been a mainstay at all.
Oh, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Colwell.
It was 2 years ago.
Is it? They got a Colwell, right?
Colwell,
so they got the centre back and they got the. Yeah, I'm thinking of Colwell. My bad. I'm thinking of Colwell. That's what I'm thinking of.
Did the Sassy go to West Ham as well?
Not sure if he did in the end. I'll double check. But Who are you guys looking forward to seeing? For me, it's Esteval out of all their signings.
Just the teams that we've spoken about, or in general?
No,
for Chelsea. Then we'll move on to after this one. We'll move on to the other team, Man City.
Okay. Yeah, Esteval, yeah, man.
Yeah, bruv, he looks cold right now, brother. Like, he's dangerous going forward.
Okay, so Esteval for all of us. So briefly, Man City, did they build well? Is there still gaps? They've obviously lost back-to-back games. Didn't look very... I think they looked okay in patches, but then it's almost like Brighton woke up and were like, we're actually not scared of you. And then just put their foot down.
The intensity dropped.
Ran over them.
I feel like City's intensity dropped and they just lost focus. There was only one or two men in their squad that were playing at the level that I believe City should be playing at, which is like Oscar Bob, my man there, what's his name, Mamouche. Like, these guys were moving the ball around, trying to make things tick quickly, but the rest of them were just like pass. Even Bernardo Silva was doing these bits and pieces where he's got a very good standard anyway, base level wise.
Bro.
But yeah, man, they lack concentration. I don't know. They just looked a little bit disjointed as well, man. I don't know. First half they looked all right, and then capitulation really.
Yeah. What did Leon say a couple of weeks ago about that squad, about the players that they did have? These players are they're not Mahrez. They're not Raheem.
They're not Sane.
They're not Sane. Yeah. Then I don't think they're as frightening as there was. Sorry,
I said it's Pep even Pep.
Yeah. Even their back line. Their back line, like Noah Kanji, I don't think it's as frightening.
He's gone to Inter, Kanji.
And if you look at that back line, Trafford, Nori,
he's injured.
Is it
Stones?
He's not.
Is he not now, yeah?
No, he played.
No.
He played.
Okay.
If you look at their back line that they played against Brighton, you wouldn't think that's Man City. If that team was out, another team, you'd think that is like that's like Bournemouth. That's not
no proper right back.
Nope.
A young goalkeeper. But now obviously they've signed Donnarumma now, so I imagine he's gonna jump straight back into.
Trafford's going on the bench, mate.
Yeah.
And what's his name's gone away, innit? Gone to Turkey.
Edison's gone to Turkey, which I find very strange.
Random. Fenerbahce?
His age and his ability. Yeah. Someone spoofed everyone and had like a mock up of him going to Galatasaray instead.
No. Good one's gone there. Good one's gone there. Yeah, good one's gone as well. Yeah, good one's gone Galatasaray.
Right. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing before we move on?
For Man City?
Yeah.
Turkey, really.
Yeah. It's out for 2 months.
So, yeah, we're going to be waiting a while.
Leo, that was cold. He's like, we're going to be waiting a while.
Bro,
very simple.
It is Turkey, though. It is Turkey.
Yeah. I think that's all that is, isn't it? It's the most exciting part, really.
Okay. In terms of other transfers, any other teams who you thought, they've made a really good signing in a particular player?
I wasn't going to say particular one person, but I was going to say Sunderland's probably done the best business I've seen of any promoted team in the Premier ever. Like, they've just bought a good... When you look at the players that they brought in...
Caliber.
Like, it's the caliber, experience, age. Mm-hmm. Like, the guys they brought in, I feel they've done really, really well. I've just been impressed with the business that they've done in general. It's not like how QPR were just buying has-been guys when they came up. These guys are still got something to offer.
In their prime almost.
Yeah, well,
even the last one...
Some of them coming to the end of the prime, but still got something to offer. Like Xhaka is going to bring the right amount of experience for them, for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Brian Bobbery, when I saw Brian Bobbery come up here... Brian Bobbery? Sorry, no. Bob Bobbery.
Brian Bobby.
Brian Bobbery. I was like, wow. But then I realized last season wasn't probably his best season, but the 2 seasons before that, 2 seasons before that, he was popping.
Bro, I'll be honest, you can't tell what I go on for the Dutchman then, because everybody is just not levels at all. So you're just hoping, trust me, you're just hoping that
him as a player though.
He's got talent for sure.
His profile is fitting for this league.
Yeah.
So him
physical. He's strong, quick. Yeah. He's got the right attributes. It's going to be up here. It's up here, and that's what it is for a lot of players. That when they come to the Prem.
Okay, we'll run through these quickly. Leon, your best signing. over the whole window? Who's been the best signing?
Oof, I think it's gonna be Isak, bruv.
Okay. Cool. Lamont?
Oof. Gokeres.
Man's forever trolling.
I think he's trying to put the heebie-jeebies on Gokeres.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Your turn to retaliate.
He would never. Not in this situation anyway. Whatever. You don't believe that. I genuinely feel like Gokeres is going to win you the league.
He's trying to dead him because I think Mbeumo is going to be a good signing for you guys. We'll talk.
No, all jokes aside, I think it's Isak, man. I think guy that already knows the league, score goals. If he stays fit, it's a problem, man.
Doesn't have to play every week either because we've got Ekitike. So yeah.
Whatever, man. You're so smug, bruv. It makes me sick, bruv.
It's when he's coming with his
it makes me sick, bruv. What the blazes is going on here, man? What is...
Yo, this is a different James from last season, you know.
I'm telling you.
The real James, isn't it?
Defense is really.
And Leon kept on warning us. Leon kept on warning us. He goes, wait till the real James comes out. You don't wait.
I have not got a clue what you're talking about. So, for me, it's Isak, but obviously defensive in championship, so that's why I was talking about my defender earlier on. But worst signing.
Worst signing?
Right, not worst signing.
That's a bit cold.
That's a bit harsh.
Signing you're not convincing.
Biggest overpay.
Oof.
Voldemada. That is crazy money, bro. Voldemada, unless something amazing unless he does something miraculous, he's only had one good season.
6 months.
There you go. I was being generous.
If it wasn't him, if it wasn't
90 something, I know it's euros, but 90 million euros is wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's someone's paying something off. Yeah,
honestly, as much as I think Wissa is a good player as well, 55 mil for a 28-year-old is also very wild.
It jumped from 20 million as well. The last bid was 35, and then
55 mil.
55.
They got taken to the cleaners, bro. Literally, they basically just lost all of the Isak money right there and then.
Bevan?
I would have. If Newcastle didn't sign who they signed, I was going to say Šeško.
He got me.
To be fair, yeah.
You got me. Yeah. That's why James asked him first. I know that's why James asked him. All fair in love and war. No, I think.
I know who
you're gonna say. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Florian Wirtz.
Exactly. I know who you're gonna say. I said I know who you're gonna say.
Florian Wirtz. But I swear to God, all now, he could be the greatest player on the planet prior to coming here, but I have not seen anything that tells me 100 and whatever. I haven't seen it. Forget the price tag. I haven't seen the quality. Don't get me wrong. I see the flicks and the tricks and all them bits and pieces, but I'm still not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Bro, I'm going to be honest, it's too early for a player like that. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It's too early. We've seen it, man. We've seen it with certain number 10s, bro. They just need to adapt to the speed, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's probably for me Šeško. I don't think he's worth that fee. You picked both I was going to pick.
What?
To be honest, Voldemada and Šeško it was out of those two for me.
At least Šeško's had a couple of seasons with like double figures of goals, bro.
True.
And he's a wonder kid, really.
Yeah, Voldemada. Yeah, they got fleeced.
Yeah,
bro, they got him for free. They got him for free like a season ago. It's wild.
Brian walked away from 35 million. They wanted him badly, and when they said more than 35, they're like, okay, cool.
See you later.
Like, okay, cool.
Bayern ain't out here trying to get fleeced. They already got fleeced with Jackson. I don't even know how they allowed that to happen, but they need a striker. I back up.
Club that has upgraded the most. You already said I'll take yours
Sunderland.
as Sunderland, Leon.
I'm
right.
agree. Sunderland, 100%. Yeah.
Bevan?
Yeah. I'd agree with Sunderland as well.
Yep, that's an all-round yes from us, Sunderland. All right, so the crux of the debate of the show before we bounce: who has had the best transfer window overall?
You're gonna finish on that, innit? You would.
You would. You have to, innit? Yeah, you start or you finish on it.
Basically started on that as well.
No,
it's Liverpool, bruv.
It could be balanced, right?
Brother.
Because you have to look at the players they've brought in. You man don't need a defender.
Themselves. Listen, let's be serious. You man don't need a defender, yeah? You want a defender, yeah? You needed a striker, right? And you got two. Like two decent strikers, my brother. So you man smashed the window.
And one already showing that he can be certified very soon. It's mad.
Ekitike just came in and done what Mamosh did, which was just hit the ground running. Like, straight away. I'm going to start banging goals.
Let's change the question. Forget Liverpool. Everyone knows Liverpool have won it, yeah? It's too easy. So, apart from Liverpool, who had the second best window out of everyone?
Chelsea.
Yeah.
And they just been...
Arsenal covered their bases as well, though.
To be honest with you, Arsenal's would be good, but I'm being a little bit of a hater because I want them to flop. But honestly, they plugged all again. They done the same with Chelsea for me. They literally plugged all the gaps they needed to fill. They filled them, and with extra quality as well. Like literally, they've got a backup to Saka who can also start games on either flank. They've got a number 9 who they've been asking for like 3 seasons, and they've got a ball playing central midfielder who can control a game, which again they didn't have that. So yeah, sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah, take that bit out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Excellent. Yeah, I think probably the second best window would probably have to go to. I have to say Sunderland, bruv. I don't know, like, yeah, right, cool. They might not win the league, but I feel like their whole philosophy this season will be: we need to stay up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah? Got 6 points in the bag already as well,
right? And I feel like when you watch them play, they look like they're comfortable. They don't look like, was it Southampton last season who had Martins as a manager? They don't look like they're taking silly risks. They want to stay up, bro. So, yeah, for me, it's got to be Sunderland.
Their manager rated highly. And watch out for Enzo Lefebvre. Enzo Lefebvre was one 2-3 years ago that everyone was looking at, and then he went to Roma. And everyone was like, why are you going to Roma? And it didn't quite work out. And then he went to the Championship last year. And he went to the Championship because of the manager. The manager he has now is the manager he had in France. So he was playing really well for. He's come up to the Premier League, so he's a tidy number 10 stroke centre midfielder. He could have a really good season. Or he could fade into dust.
What's the guy's name?
Enzo Lefebvre.
Lefebvre.
For me, right, I was actually going to say Arsenal, but you've actually convinced me to say Sunderland. You put a good case forward. Sunderland to have a second best window, because it's not all about what's going to win you the league. It's what's going to actually get you the best performance that you can get as a club. But yeah, Sunderland. Sunderland for me, second best window out of all. And
Bevan, did you answer?
I'm still good. Yeah.
Oh, first my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. We can already, we know. I'm just gonna say Arsenal. I feel like we have had the second best window, if not one of the top 3 in it. So I'm saying Arsenal.
We've covered all bases.
They covered all bases and signed another 10 defenders, so they're good, man.
You know what I mean?
You got Hincapié last minute as well, didn't you?
I know. It's like, come on, man.
Who?
Hincapié. So they've covered an extra centre back and a right back in one, and a left back and centre back in one.
Calafiori's not going anywhere now, is he?
It was never going anywhere. He's now first choice again, left back, by the looks of it.
Yeah, which is where he should be playing. Like Miles should be playing in midfield, really.
Yeah. Okay, so you thought that was the last question, but it's not. I think we've done it. But it's just to close it off. Did your team do enough this window to let you finish where you believe you should finish?
No.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Did you say no?
No.
You said Aren't you winning the league?
Brother, we're going to try. Yeah?
Wait, you're going to try now?
Yeah. I slept on it, man. Burnley Burnley, after Burnley, bro, I was on a high, bro. Cloud 9. Yeah. And I slept on it and I realized, hold on, we need a centre midfielder. Before anything happens,
bro,
we need a centre mid.
Did you see how your players were acting after they beating Burnley, bro?
Brother, Super Bowl fine. That was like Super Bowl.
Bro,
did you
see that? Going off.
They were taunting the Burnley players like they were playing.
Can I be honest?
Liverpool.
Do you know what that demonstrates? Do you know what it shows you though? How much pressure they felt going into the game against Burnley. Imagine at home. It's ridiculous, bro. So I feel like there's so much things going on behind the scenes that maybe us as fans and viewers are not aware of. So when these guys are going into the games, they're carrying a load of pressure that's really unnecessary against a team that really they shouldn't worry about whatsoever. Do you know what I mean?
Didn't you wear a flag after you won the game?
I won a flag, bro. In your scarf.
Didn't you wear your Man United flag like you won the FA Cup? Or the Carling Cup, Carabao Cup? Oh, not in that.
Hey, are we ending the show?
We'll end the show. For those of you who haven't seen it, there is a short called Euphoria. It is a short from Lamont and how he felt after the first win of the season. So if you haven't watched it, go on Twitter, go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and go on YouTube Shorts, and you'll see it. Euphoria. It was a good short, though. To be fair, it was quality. It was nice work. I think he might even got over 1,000 views. So
already, bro.
Everyone's laughing at me. That's why.
I think he might have still. So let's make it.
And they're probably all my friends. They're probably all my friends, mate. To be honest.
So with that being said, we'll sign off here. The transfer window has closed, and obviously Liverpool have done very well. Arsenal have done well. And I guess there's more to come from you guys, hopefully, I'm guessing, in January. But we'll see where we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And leave your comments. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
Easy.
Peace.
Latest.